Going into the data, it's interesting because 3 and Y, the volume products, beat estimates. The other bucket, which is X, S, and Cybertruck, missed estimates. What else do we know?
Yeah, I think this is a case of, a narrow beat giveth and a narrow miss taketh away. This is a company that, its shares are known to be quite volatile. Just a quarter ago, they just barely exceeded expectations and the stock went kind of crazy. I don't think we necessarily learn a ton from these numbers. I think, we do generally see a nice upward trend both sequentially and year over year. Having said that, if you kind of, pan out a little bit and look at the trend, going a little further back, we really just see a sort of general kind of flattening and lack of growth from this company. On a year-to-date basis, we may actually see a decline if trends hold up. We've seen them drop a little over 2% for the year. So this is a company that is priced as a growth stock that is having trouble growing.
And particularly in China, Craig.
Yeah, and I think a lot of the expectations going into these numbers was that this company was going to get a big boost from China increasing subsidies for people to trade in older cars and get an electric vehicle. We did see Tesla's wholesale numbers tick up as a result of that boosted incentive. But those numbers also are wholesales. That means they're kind of closer to shipments as opposed to actual vehicle deliveries. And so, we may actually see some of that, support coming into play in the fourth quarter of this year.
As always, you go straight to social media. I posted the numbers there, and there's this big body of people that say the sell side doesn't know what it's talking about. This isn't about delivering EVs. It's about a future where Tesla owns and operates a proprietary ride-hailing app, Craig. They run and operate robo-taxis, and I think next week we will find out whether or not that's true.
Yeah, I think, the counter to that argument would, of course, just be that this is also a company that's talked about, putting self-driving cars on the road and offering a service that would be sort of Uber-like, where you could hail one of their self-driving cars for years now. I mean, it's been a half decade at least since Elon Musk was openly musing about this. So, whether or not they're actually able to deliver that is another question. I do think that, if they're able to execute and sort of do what others haven't, pulled off, which is really do this at scale, of course, that would be massive for this company. But it's already a pretty massive valuation for a manufacturer that is really struggling to increase sales.